So I was just going around on YouTube, and that's when I saw this video. 5 most disturbing things caught on Uber dashcam footage. So apparently, these people were just doing their job as an Uber driver, and they got some scary stuff. We're about to watch this. Let's go.
On the night of January 19th, 2019, an Uber driver named Albert Castro picked up a passenger from a bar in Citrus Heights, California. This passenger was 32-year-old Chu Vang. He'd been partying at this bar for many hours and was completely intoxicated. However, picking up inebriated passengers from bars was part of Albert's daily routine, so he didn't think much of it. What he didn't know at that time was that picking up Chu would soon put his life in grave danger. Fortunately, he captured the whole incident on his dashcam. Things started off fairly normal, with Chu sitting in the front seat and trying to strike up a conversation with Albert while in his drunken state. But then, out of nowhere, he started freaking out and saying things like, "You're gonna crash." Albert tried to calm things down and reassured him that he was not gonna crash. What Albert didn't realize, however, was that Chu wasn't fearing for his own safety. Instead, he was making a threat. Because just a few seconds later, he did this.
No, dude!
He grabbed the steering wheel and turned it in his direction, sending the car swerving across 2 different lanes while going 65 miles per hour down the Business 80 highway. It was a miracle they managed to avoid hitting any other cars. Thankfully, Albert was able to react quickly and remove his hands from the steering wheel before he put them in any more danger. But just when he thought the situation was under control, Chu made another attempt, this time lunging at the steering wheel with his whole body.
Where we at? Mac Road, man. We're going toward Mac Road. Yeah, where we at? You gotta let go of my hand, bro. Think so. Where we at? We're heading downtown. We're going to South Sac. Man! We're gonna go. You gotta let go, man. No, we're gonna go crazy.
It took everything Albert had in him to keep Chu from causing a potentially fatal crash. And while Chu passed out and
So you're telling me that he said, stop man, we're gonna crash. And then Albert said, no, we're not. And then he crashes on purpose? That's insane.
stopped fighting for a few seconds, it wasn't long before he was trying to reach for the steering wheel again.
Again? This dude wants to kill himself.
I love you, brother. I love you, brother. We're not gonna die, man, but you gotta let go. No, I love you, brother. I love you, brother. You gotta let go, man. I love you, brother.
Fortunately, by this point, they were already stopped, albeit in the middle of the road. But what made this situation even more disturbing was Chu's complete lack of awareness and concern for what he just did. He's even heard saying the words, "We're going to die," like it's nothing. After catching his breath for a short while, Albert finally managed to call the police and explain his situation.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of the freeway. I have a drunk Uber passenger grabbing my steering wheel. No. We're just south of 99 and 50.
Chu was arrested and later charged with DUI for trying to take control of a moving vehicle while under the influence. Now, I wasn't able to find any reports on the conviction he received, as it's a pretty niche case without much of any news coverage. But given the video evidence clearly showing him committing the crime, there's a good chance he was hit with a felony and will never be allowed to drive again. Still, it's disturbing to think about what could have happened if Albert didn't have the reaction time to stop Chu before he managed to crash the car.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. Alright, we're on to the next story. Let's go.
On February 10, 2022, 38-year-old Uber driver Christina Spikuza picked up a man wearing a ski mask from the small town of Pitcairn, Pennsylvania.
If I was an Uber driver, if I was an Uber driver and I seen somebody with a ski mask, I'm leaving. To cancel the ride, I'm leaving.
Hi, Britannia. How are you today?
That's sketchy.
The weather was quite cold, so she didn't find the mask suspicious. But the complete disregard for her questions, or at the very most, a murmured response, was unusual. Though she continued as usual and began driving to the requested location, not knowing that things would turn bad very quickly. As they were about to reach the destination, the passenger made an odd move and shifted into the middle back seat. To Christina, it seemed like he was just trying to get a better view of the surroundings so he could point off the drop-off location. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did.
Where your red is? I'm sorry. Right here, up there.
He told her to stop in a secluded wooded area just before Monroeville, Pennsylvania.
I swear to God, that looks like where I live. No. But except for there's no roads here, it's just trees.
But just as she tried to pull over, he did something Christina could have never expected.
Keep driving.
I'm sorry?
Keep driving.
You've got to be joking.
Keep driving.
What are you doing?
This is a gun. Keep driving.
No, it's not. Stop.
I can't show the visuals on YouTube, but the back passenger presses a gun to her head, grabbing her ponytail with his other hand, and instructs her to keep driving. Christina tried to stay calm and reason with the passenger. Unfortunately, he had no intention of showing any mercy.
Come on, man. I got a family. What are you
I got
doing?
a family too. Now drive.
What are you doing?
Drive.
Please stop.
Drive the car.
Drive the car, you...
Why are you doing this?
Some of these videos make me mad. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Just gonna make this so noticeable. Just drive.
Why are you doing this?
Drive the car.
A few seconds later, he grabbed her phone so she couldn't call for help. He also noticed and disabled the dashcam that had captured everything to this point. Tragically, this also marked the last time Christina was seen alive. Her family reported her as missing when she failed to return home that night, prompting an immediate search and rescue effort to locate her. And after 2 days of searching, Christina's body was discovered face down in the woods near Monroeville with a bullet wound to the back of her head. After further investigation, authorities also found her car, which was somehow back in Pitcairn. Fortunately, this discovery allowed investigators to recover the dashcam footage, as well as dust from the passenger's fingerprints. Combined with the information from Uber about who booked the ride, these clues led investigators to identify and arrest the suspect 5 days later on February 17th. This turned out to be a 25-year-old man named Calvin Crew. Calvin denied the allegations and refused to talk about his motives. But the records from Christina's phone showed that he tried to access her banking apps multiple times after he'd already shot her in the head. Put simply, this was a robbery gone horribly wrong. He stood in front of a jury in February 2025 and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for this cold-hearted crime.
Alright, that's crazy. We are now on to the number 3 scariest videos.
On the 17th of March 2014, 52-year-old John Williams picked up an Uber passenger at around midnight from a sketchy area in Chicago. However, what should have been an ordinary ride like any other turned into something that'll likely stick with him for the rest of his life. It began almost the moment the passenger got into the car, as she made a bizarre statement that left John confused. But before he had the chance to fully process what was going on, things escalated.
Diamond.
Yeah. Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car.
Yeah, go.
What the What is that?
Go.
What the is that? What the was that?
He just shot at the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
Man, this.
Let me call the police, Cuddy.
As soon as John started driving, someone actually opened fire and shot at the car. John stepped on the gas and didn't ease up, running a stop sign and hitting multiple speed bumps. The shooter turned out to be the ex-boyfriend of the girl John had picked up. He was even briefly caught on the dashcam, seen running after John's car as it drove away. Fortunately, the shots missed the vehicle and both John and the passenger were completely unharmed, at least physically. According to an interview he did later, this incident left John completely traumatized, as he'd never experienced anything this terrifying in his over 12,000 Uber rides. After the footage was featured in the news and it started gaining more attention, people came together and raised nearly $800 to help John pay for psychological counseling. On the night of September 15th, 2018, an
Alright, so this story happened on my birthday.
Uber driver was completing a ride in Long Island, New York, when out of nowhere he was intercepted by another car driving dangerously close and trying to cut him off.
middle though.
So I'm going to the right?
No, go through this light. Go through straight through the light. Yeah.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Go to the top of the hill and you'll see a light. We'll make a right.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on there? Doing? Oh my goodness, that was
That was a
weird.
little weird.
The other driver then pulled ahead of the Uber and blocked the road with his car. He then jumped out, approached the Uber, and started banging on the car's window.
What's that?
You blew the right leg. Get the out of the car right now.
Just
I'm not
go,
getting
just
out of the
go, just go. Go around him. Go around him. Oh my God, this is crazy.
This was an extremely dangerous situation. The other driver was angry and could have potentially had a weapon on him as well. One wrong move, and all three people in the Uber could have easily lost their lives to what looked like either road rage or an attempted robbery. Fortunately, the Uber driver made the right decision and kept his car locked. But when he tried to leave without getting into a fight, the other driver got back into his car and started chasing them.
911, tell them we're being chased. Hi, I'm in an Uber car and we're being chased by another car who was threatening the driver. And we're on Vernon Valley.
And he's pursuing us right now.
He's pursuing us right now. He's chasing us in a car, in a white car.
They were also approaching a red light, which made them panic even more, fearing that stopping would give the other driver a chance to get out and threaten them again.
Coming up to a light. Now we're coming up to a light. I'm scared because
We're gonna have to go through it.
We're gonna have to go through it because this guy is he jumped out of the car. We're in a Tesla.
But then something incredibly lucky happened that none of them saw coming. Not only did the light turn green as soon as they approached it, they also found a cop car that was already patrolling the area.
No, we have the passenger. There's a gentleman who stopped us and tried to have a fight with me, and he started pursuing us.
He jumped out of the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that guy.
That's him. That's him.
That's
Don't
him.
go anywhere.
That's him.
Stay here.
The cop managed to pull him over, allowing the Uber to drive away safely. And according to the video's description on YouTube, the driver was later arrested for driving while intoxicated. It's still unclear what the driver's intentions were or what would have happened if the police car hadn't been there when it was. On the 22nd of March 2020, an Uber driver picked up his passenger in Washington, D.C. and was looking for the right time to merge into traffic, when a random man suddenly opened the front passenger door and got into the car.
Your day, Ben?
Okay. Can I help you?
Where that money at?
You need to get out.
What? Man, what the money at? Stop paying me. Where that money at?
I don't have any money.
Stop paying me. Where's that right now? Give
I
it to
don't
me.
have
right
cash.
Now.
It's digital world, bro.
Man, give me your wallet.
I don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me.
He began threatening the driver with a gun, asking for his wallet. Most people in this situation would likely panic and hand over whatever the robber demands, which is the right thing to do in most cases. After all it takes is one wrong move for someone to lose their life while being threatened with a gun. However, not only did the Uber driver that turned out to be ex-military keep his calm, he also did something that no one else should. He called the robber's bluff.
Right now. Give it to me. Bro, stop.
You gonna shoot me?
Give me that wallet.
Get the out of here. You don't want to get shot? Come on,
Give me
man.
that wallet, bro.
No.
Bro, stop playing me before I hit you right here. Give me that wallet, bro.
Thank God for you. Really get out.
I got it on my camera too.
Oh, look at you. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super grateful for you right now.
Well, ex-military. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane.
Before things could escalate any further, he stepped on the gas, forcing the robber to quickly step out. His actions may have been a bit reckless, but in the end they turned out to be the right call, as they saved both him and his passenger from losing everything. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any follow-up information available on this case. Hopefully the robber was identified and taken into custody before he attempted to harm any more people.
Dang, bro. Alright, so that was all of the videos we're gonna look at today. So yeah, peace out, bro.